Hello, very beautiful and brave awakened soul. You're brave because you're walking into the spirit world now. And it's getting weird. It's getting weird. So instead of choosing fear, let's choose peace and love. Okay? Let's navigate this frequency. Let's pull some cards. Let's be real. Let's not just focus on things that hit your dopamine and make you feel good. Let's also do what's real, right? Let's actually pay attention. There's some crazy stuff going on. And the spirit world's trying to get the message to us all. So let's try our best to be good participants in this evolution. We're here. There's so much to do. We don't have time to be in fear, okay? So if you're fear-based, if you're looking for anything like that, that's not what we're going to do here. So channel downloads. Listen. Locust, a moth, and crows are significant to this message. God sends birds and all types of things to us. The universe has a deep connection to you, and it's time for you to connect back. So let's take the glamour. There's still a little glamour magic going on. You're glamorized. There's something where you're a little bit right. What is it giving you? What is the ego boost actually giving you? Are you feeling spiritually fulfilled? I don't think so. There's no success and there's no deeper connection that you're coming, like you know you're connecting to spirituality and it makes you feel good. But at the same time, where's the result? Where's the emotional fulfillment here? The whole point of connecting to source, connecting back to your spirit, was supposed to bring you some sort of good, right? Some goodness in your life. These channels. So I'm going to keep this as organized as possible, but time doesn't exist. So when I get channels and I connect and I try to share the information with you, it's a bit scattered, and that's fine. It's really meant for you to get the message and the next person to get a different message potentially. So we're going to talk about self-driving cars, cell phones, Karens, and the fear frequency, because this is getting weird. Are people not picking it up? So it's important. It's important for you to hold this attention span. Like, I don't feel like I should rush anywhere right now besides to get you to calm down, to get you to focus. Your energy is very scattered. It wants to go towards something that's going to make you feel good, but it's not about feeling good right now. We're not looking for a Three of Cups in reverse. Come on, tell me. So this is just going to tail end off the party is over message that I try to communicate to people, that the Matrix party is over. I've always found it fascinating that people go out and party on the weekends. It's like, what you celebrating? You know what I'm saying? What you're celebrating, the fact that you're trapped in a 7-day loop, that truly you're just releasing the energy and the pent up tension. It's like your little rebellion against your torture that you're in. So this message is intended to enlighten you. I'm here as a spiritual channel. Like, I'm in between the realms to help you see something here. So let's do it. Let's do it. Why did I have to over explain myself there? I don't know. But listen to these channels, because it's getting crazy. Self-checkout, automation, contactless, palm reading. Like, they want us to now scan. You know what I'm saying? Go to the store. Maintaining your God codes is important right now. It's okay. This is what keeps you safe. So, and close to God, so you're cloaked. the 2020 created antisocial behavior for a particular reason. So the masks are symbolic to the fact that we've been masking, right? So we've been masking all this time, pretending everything's fine. Now people are like, okay, saying how they really feel, which is good. We're bringing it to the surface, but other things are being unmasked. Okay? So let's talk about those things. It's really, really important. These entities being exposed. Focus, focus, focus. This is, again, I'm not here to stick rainbows up your butt, okay? This isn't what this is about. This is about really what's happening. Pay attention. Swamp monsters. Yes, we're going to talk about swamp monsters and pedophiles and knives because it's getting weird. And it's all these concepts are from these, I'm getting like fables and tales, and I'm seeing the monsters wake back up. Okay, God's waking up, and so are other things. What you gonna do? So 6 minutes in, what you gonna do if you randomly get attacked by a stranger one day because they're so possessed by their AI and their stuff? So how did I see this? It's important because if you're not prepared, what are you? I see a time where these contactless, driveless, robot stuff, AI, singularity, when humans are just trying to be humans in rebellion against that, let's say, can you see how a possessed person takes it upon themselves to act in accordance to their programming? So whatever they're programming themselves, especially through fear, the frequency of fear is really important to acknowledge here, because when people are scared, they do crazy things. So I see unconscious people jumping out of their frequency prison where they choose fear as their God that they worship. And I see them attacking people that are not in the program. What you gonna do when that day comes? Because if you don't keep following the program of fear, you're going to be rejected. And to be rejected puts you in the arms of God, puts you back home. It takes you to a place where you get to take the red pill. So if you're not following, listen closely. There's an option here. And this channel's a little weird, but I'm okay with it because I'm actually kind of confused why people just want to hear good things. I'm hearing Mac Miller, good news, good news, good news. That's all they want to hear because they don't like me when I'm down. It's like people just want to hear, oh my gosh, you're so beautiful. You're the best. You're perfect. Listen, it's like people just want to be gassed, and it's getting on my nerves. It's really getting on my nerves because that's not what's actually happening. But I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to get too weird. Dainty. Okay. Let's just follow. Somehow this should connect. And if it doesn't, that's fine too. So being dainty is not, be dainty, fine, but don't be dumb. There's a difference. It's okay to go around and put on a smile and be dainty. But don't be dumb. Are we listening and paying attention here? Addiction is a symptom of isolation. So I'm just going to read these channels, and they're supposed to help paint the picture here. 600-pound life and borders and okay. So I'm going to put that away for a second. There is a very important realization here. I know I would like to be just in quiet too, chakra, and be chill. And be chill. But that's not what it is today. Because ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of attitude. Please hold this fire. Yes. As a fire card comes out, okay? We're going to talk about this. I'm going to put the 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to get one more and I'm going to put these down. I want to get to my oracle cards here. People are waking up. It's time. Yes, it's time. The Fool is here. The Fool is here. Why is that important? My God. Do you guys see what's going on? I'm kind of annoyed with this channel, quite honestly, but it's not up to me. I'm not in charge here. I'm just doing my job. Okay? I'm just doing my job. And your nervous system is not in alignment. And Spirit wants you to get comfortable with being bored again. Because it's not really boredom. You're sitting here being offered something, okay? You're being offered a chance to discover how you really feel, your emotions, how you really feel right now. But you're turning it away because you're not seeing how something bland, maybe, or not so obvious could be what you're trying to do right now. So pushback. You're being asked to push a little harder to get yourself prepared here. I don't know. I have no idea. Like, I just sat here, guys. I just sat here and I'm doing my job. But it's God's side and the other side. Period. Super soldiers is coming to mind. And I'm not psychotic, and I definitely am not in a psychosis. I'm a fully functioning, regular human being that has been through a psychosis to learn and discover my ability to channel here, which we all, I'm pretty sure, are psychic. So let me just share with you for free very important information that you need to know. So let's see what these cards have to say. Sugar. Plague. So Spirit's showing me how entities get in through crazy things like sugar. The plague is representing the amount of people that are not functioning and operating in their full state of awareness consciously, which is why the whole contactless stuff is coming about, because people are going to line up for it. And how this is affecting you, well, you're clearly on the fence, because it will take effort on your part to get through this. What is this? This is you refusing a call. I don't know how else to, I'm going to try to make it sweet, but at the same time, it's feeling a little sour. Like, it's feeling a little sour. I'm sorry. It's coming out this way. This apathy card and lack of success. You're having, like, you want to get back to the party. And it's not, there's no more party. There's no more party. You're like, no, I want to run back. I want to go back. This is a new experience you've never experienced. And it's important for you to not be numb to this. Labels are the opposite of understanding. I'm going to let God do God through me. Thank you. Live with more intention. So when you go into your funk, right? and you're trying to listen to God, there's this, I'm seeing like it's a very low level, kind of annoying energy where it comes in. I kind of want to start this over. This low level entity comes in when you are about to go back to God. What are we learning here? Constantine and Kanye West. This is very intriguing. You know why? Because it's like God's trying to get me to convey something here with the understanding that I have. Kanye West and Constantine, that's an energy of, even though the rest of the world refuses to see the spirits and the, how do I want to say this? Why can't I say this today? What's going on? So there's a very underground, alive spiritual world. And it's communicating and interacting with you. And when you become conscious of that, you'll realize you are in contract with dark entities that have not your best interest at heart. And they feed off of you and your fear and your energy and your time and your resources and everything. And for whatever reason, this is hard to talk about right now. Why is that? God, what do you want me to do here? This is crazy. This is feeling weird. God is a woman, 1717. So what God just did there, spirit, soul, it said, just keep talking and do as I like, just do it. It's saying, I'm the woman, I'm the vessel right now for God to communicate to you. And it does this with you, but for whatever reason, you're not listening. So today we're going to do this, like this. Leviathan, which is the demon of envy, right? Ooh, what are we doing today, God? This is crazy. I like this. Why do I feel like there's a weird feeling here? Violence. I'm telling you. I see it. I think people that resonate and can understand what I'm talking about here will be ahead of the curve when something goes down. Summer came out. This could be during the summer, or this could just represent like heat, like it's right, because the fire, it's picking up. Oh yeah, watching or tracking your movements change things up, because another channel was coming through talking about how you need to be cognizant of your surroundings, and you're not, I don't mean that like someone's about to jump out the bushes. You never know. But I mean that like you are walking in the world like there's not spirits. As if you're in your ego. That's what it is. You're in your ego and you're not looking, perceiving. You're only seeing what's physically in front of you. And that's a problem because you're passionately running towards this numbing type of life where you don't feel much. Like I'm telling you, I'm alive. You know how I know I'm alive? Because I feel everything. I feel it. And it's so much. I can go from calm to rageful right now from the range of emotions I feel. If we want to talk about it, We could talk about literally, I mean, I wrote down homeless people and I'm upset that, let's get real. We're just going to get real, okay? We're just going to get real here. It's not all about you. Group thinking is needed for a well-rounded picture and understanding, because there's so much going on. We can't leave people. We can't do this. We have, this is like crazy, gosh. I don't even know. It's fine. I'm gonna let people think what they want. Be humble. Exactly. I'm gonna be humble. Y'all be what you want to be. But I know that I'm being called to speak up and to stand for people. And I'm not here for money. I don't care how rich you are. Like, you're not, it doesn't matter. I'm here because I've lived a life where I've watched people suffer for too long, and it's gotten worse. In my lifetime, it's gotten worse. More and more people are suffering, and we're just supposed to keep faking it. And I'm done. I don't care. Check me out. Count me off the list. I'm not here. Nope. I didn't show up today. I don't care anymore, because I see it, and I'm trying to help anyone that wants to see it. I don't like this reading. Sorry. But it is what it is, okay? Kanye West, we're just gonna spit it out, because this Leviathan swears, that it's powerful. So, envy. Why is envy here? What you envious of, friend? I'm feeling like I need to get comfortable. This is weird. It's kind of a strange feeling today. I think I'm just supposed to sit back and get comfortable and observe, because I don't have anywhere to rush off to. But I'm listening, because you have a oh, look, envy. Look what's at the bottom. Envy. Let's talk about that. There's these sneaky little bastard demons, okay? These little nasty, grimy little demons that keep infiltrating people through strange ways. I remember when this spirit tried to turn me against people. It was weird. It was an interesting learning experience. This demon of envy, or whatever spirit, it tried to put thoughts in my head that weren't mine. And I had to really work through that, because apparently envy had been, and I wore green today. Envy had been, or was that jealousy? I don't remember. Same thing, actually. I remember this spirit was like, okay, she conquered and vanquished this thing, so now let's send this one at her. Like, that's what happens. They just keep sending more and more entities your way. And right now you're battling this spirit of envy, because if you can overcome, like, nobody is you. You know what I'm saying? You're you. Only you. That's all. It's just you. It's just for you. You're you. Nobody can be you. There's nothing to be envious of. That's the sweetness of life. You don't get caught up. I'm seeing that nursery rhyme where the woman gets Hansel and Gretel. She lures the children in. They want the candy. Don't get the candy. Be humble. What's going on here? Addiction is a symptom of isolation. Well, what does that look like after 2020, guys? I've personally experienced many types of addiction, I think, in my lifetime. And it's been something that I've deeply studied my whole life. Visually, notes, whatever. And I'm being asked to remind you that addiction is a symptom of isolation. And since 2020, what have people been doing? Isolating and falling into addictions. And the ones that are the most vulnerable and weak right now, or unprotected, it's kind of weird that I mean, I'm just seeing missing people. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say right now. What, help me. I hope you know we in church today. This is a powerful moment in time, whether you're here or not. Okay, they killed millions. Fear, what were they so scared of? What prophecy is coming? So I put I meant to put they. They killed millions. Fear, what are they so scared of? What prophecy is coming? The reveal, the masks are coming off. I'm just going to keep playing with this energy. I don't know. I'm just going to let it happen. Demons who can manipulate your mind to just be around can mess with your imagination. And so these are these pesky little monsters I was telling you about. They're frequencies. They're entities. They're, you know what I'm saying? They're just bothersome. And you're being asked to take a chance on yourself here. There's something you're supposed to do. Live with intention. Labels are the opposite of understanding. Plague, Constantine and Kanye West. Kanye West represents the outcast. He stands for the truth, and he stands for what he walks with God. But many people don't understand, and that's fine. But he still produces his work, his art. And then what do people say? Go back to being the old Kanye. Go back to your old album. You want me to de-evolve? Why? Because you don't like what I'm doing with my life? Okay. Frog. Another green color there. And that frog represents between worlds. Because it's a water, it's aquatic, but it's also land. It's also, it can change species. So, right, I'm not here to pump up your dopamine, but I am here to tell you that you are a lot more transformative than you understand. You are a walking creation of the Creator. And it's for you to discover that you can adapt and form and maneuver this change in your world. This magical reveal. Yeah, I'm just kind of getting this energy of a bunch of people that have been duped or tricked spiritually, that we're supposed to just feel good and gas each other up or whatever and talk about what's your person, what they are doing. Like, it's just crazy. That's not like, what the fuck is going on? You know? Don't you want to know more about yourself and go deeper inside of you and understand things that, I don't know. I'm not going to rant about that right now. Even though I want to. I want unicorn back on the bottom. I'm gonna be a unicorn. I like these right now. Homeless people. Because I didn't say it, they made sure I grabbed it. Because I was imagining those that are in situations where people, how dare we? Okay, you heard me correct. How dare us people that have houses and shelters and food and a shower, how fucking dare we talk, treat, look down, whatever, on these people that are out here struggling. And what do I mean by that? I don't know. Apparently, I saw something the other day. Apparently, this is I don't know. The other day, I saw somebody make a video, which I'm grateful for that person, because they made a beautiful video trying to highlight the bad that's going on. Like, these people were just disappearing. I mean, like, what? And there's good and bad everywhere. So we're not just going to disregard homeless people. No, I'm not doing it. And I feel like we're confused. The hormone imbalance. So here's, I'm seeing God and God's people. And then I'm seeing the machine and their people, their soldiers. And the machine is ran by something. And there's vulnerable people that need our help. They need our help. Why did I pick 2? What threats are you afraid of? What type of security are you looking for? And what behavior will secure this? And this came out with a rage outburst. What are you scared of? What are you scared of? Think about that. There's an underlying sense of fear. Oh, are we scared with this envy card go out with a bang? Are we scared? Okay, Spirit. I'm seeing a beautiful, I love this. I'm goosebumps everywhere. Yeah. This was not planned. None of this. I don't know how this is what it is. So I'm seeing violence, envy, watching and tracking your movements, homeless people, taking people out. Okay. We need to, who are you? You're somebody that's bored and wanting to go back to a party when we have a new beginning to get a hold of. Like, you have your infancy stage that you're in. You should want to progress and graduate to the next level, not go back to the party or go back a grade. There's something where you're trying to go back. There's no going back. There's no going back. It's about moving forward spiritually, going deeper, going deeper into this. We're not going to run from this. We're not going to choose fear. Elites, human trafficking. Why did my face just change? What was that? What is that? I don't know. I guess I was just blurring. That fell out together with plasma and genocide and light. Are you connecting the dots, or am I just in my own world here? Because this is telling me that this is crazy. This is a crazy message. The prism represents the prison that you're in. A prism of light. Okay? The word's light. You are in a prism of light. You are housing a soul. You're this prism of light. You're reflecting, somehow, some way. You are in a meat suit, housing light, and somehow experiencing sensations that we call senses. And we identify our reality based off of this. We're like, oh, I can smell that, so it's real. I can see that, so it's real. Oh, I can touch that, so it's real. Well, we're talking about the plasma here. We're talking about shape-shifting, crazy energy, okay? We have the frog here. Spirit is trying to get you to see something very important here. That with all this rolling in, and it's not slowing down, it's actually going to get faster. Because they want what they want, and they're hungry. And it's their time to feast. Because the little snacks before, I don't think they're holding up. Or something. I don't know what to say there. Extreme male gaze. It's not our enemies that defeat us. It's our fear. What do you want me to... What do you... Keep going. Hearing voices. Men provide and protect, and women amplify and provide with the male gaze. Yeah, I've been feeling this Lilith energy heavy because the whole Eve story has been pissing me off lately. I mean, I don't know why, but I've been feeling this like need to let atoms know that I'm no one's Eve. You know what I mean? Lilith represents a strong force, a power that was created by the creator like Adam, but in feminine form. And there's something here about that where the confusion of who you are, what you are, and what you're capable of transforming into. Oh, what's that one, chakra? What is it? Leo? Is that what it is? Leo and Scorpio. Oh, lots of fire in that. Oh, yes. This is I know who the F I am, and I'm going to make sure you know too. So going out with a bang type of energy, which was under there actually. Oh, this is I'm feeling some type of way. I'm feeling some type of way right now. I don't like this at all. But what is it? It's like, can you show me this person that I'm talking to? Like, what the heck are they going through? This is weird. Ain't nothing wrong with being with a little attitude. Hold your fire. Wow. Child nature in reverse. A tendency to abuse animals, people, and the environment. Are you upset about that? Do you have something to say about that? Artist, what are you seeing? We were just talking about the senses, and it says, expressing a dimension of life that is just beyond the five senses, inspiring others to see life symbolically. Interesting. So, this message has been weird. What else, Spirit? Fake accounts. Yes, that's more tracking. So this is a message about understanding the powers behind your movements, meaning who holds the power here. I really strongly sense somebody's fear is getting the best of them right now, and your choices are in a timeline where fear rules and reigns supreme or whatever. And this fear, fake accounts. Right, they're just tracking it. You're being watched. We're being watched. Because the rare and desirable people, I'm just seeing adrenochrome. Symptoms of hypervigilance, which, come on, racing heartbeat, fast and shallow breathing, sweating, fatigue, exhaustion. Emotional symptoms, fear, panic, severe anxiety, persistent worrying, fear of the judgments, judging others unfairly, emotional withdrawal, mood swings, emotional outburst. We have rage outbursts on the table. Behavior, feeling jumpy, knee-jerk reactions. Okay, listen. God wants to talk through me right now, and I just need to shut the fuck up. So, homeless people, the vulnerable, the weak, have tried many times to get support. And we're talking about an isolating experience in time where a tremendous amount of people are in fear, riddled with anxiety, and hyped up on many types of addictions, including the newest one we don't even know much about, this whole internet stuff, this whole getting, what we want off the internet or whatever. It's all so you can be watched. I wasn't even thinking about this before I turned this on. You hear me? Like, this is crazy what I'm seeing. I can't even articulate it well, honestly. I'm doing my best. If this is making sense to you, put some hearts in the comments or something, man. We need some love in this reading. I want to go a little further here, but I don't want to miss on what it's like I'm missing something and it's making me upset because I'm a bit of a perfectionist. So, yes, we're going to go on a walk after this. I want to... What is calling me? I can hear you calling me. Power games. Wake up. Oh my gosh. We're running out of ideas to make them movies because it's now alive. What do we need to ask? What is this? I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. But I'm gonna try. But I see... Oh, come on. This is an awkward reading. I'm sorry. I don't know what to say. I'm fairly comfortable with being awkward, so that's fine. Zombies just stood out to me. Hypervigilance, outburst, people and their outburst. The lower worlds. Guys, hell is here. That's what I see. I see that the lower world isn't so lower anymore, and things are shape-shifting in front of our eyes. And things are moving fast, so you can't see what's happening. And you're over here worried about something in the ego, and it doesn't even apply. It doesn't help you. There's nothing that this ego can do here. Ego death, ego death. Yeah, this reading has been a bit sporadic. I kind of want to clean it up. I want to go back to a basic place. Right, because you've made agreements that have went against God. I'm telling, this is like showing me agreements against God. You signed on the dotted line, went against the authority in which protected you, and now you're trapped in this galactic mushroom, this trippy place. The divine matrix, it has you bound, right? Because we're going back to that. Remember I said you're going to this 7-day insanity loop where you repeat the week or whatever, which keeps you weak. A lot of people aren't going to like this kind of reading, and that's fine. Feeling compelled to like clear some of this. It's too much. Yes, there's a lot going on. But are you actually, do you care? I don't know if you believe it enough. I think there's a lack of faith here. There's a lot of curiosity. You're very open to some of this. You're like, all right, but there's a little bit of an annoying, why I'm kind of annoyed. It's like, I feel like if you were in front of me, you'd be like, okay, tell me what I want to hear. And I'd be like, what? You'd be like, tell me what I want to hear so I can keep pretending. And I would be like, okay, how's the weather? And you're kind of like, well, the weather's rainy today. What else? And I'm like, you know, how was your day? And you're kind of like, my day was good. What else? And I'm just like, bro, like, what do you mean what else? I told you there's demons outside and you're over here talking about the weather. I'm telling you can shapeshift. I'm telling you have the ability to change your DNA codes. I'm telling you all this other stuff and you're over here talking about like the weather. And I'm just so confused on why your ego is fighting you so much. Your ego just is fighting right now. It's like you're just so where you are, and that's fine. That's fine. I don't know. You're where you are, and that's fine. And I'm where I am, and that's okay too. But I hope some of these channels, because I wasn't meant to be a linear person, I hope you got a well-rounded understanding there. If I even post this, because this one's kind of weird, not gonna lie. Use a condom. That's what I have. I gotta go. This is making me feel icky. Thank you so much for watching. All my information's below. I did my best today. Check everything out, my book, all that, link below. Bye.